In the midst of a culture war that's bringing out the ridiculous in everyone, it's never been more important to protect your data. Sandman, the patron saint of MGTOW dreams, wants you to know the best way to do that is with the Brave browser. It's free, blocks online advertising, and protects your data from the evil prigs in Silicon Valley. You only see ads if you want to, and you get cryptocurrency for your attention. Download Brave by clicking on the link in the description.
What's going on, you filthy animals? Toxic Male here. And can you believe that this marks the end of 7 seasons? That's a whole lot of booze, a truckload of hate mail, and a symphony of cursing that would make even Joe Pesci blush.
Jesus fucking Christ, I cannot believe this is happening.
So instead of the typical shit that Popp does every year, I figured that I would talk about the top 10 best episodes of pop culture that you guys avoided like the plague. Seriously, some of these episodes don't even have 20,000 views. I mean, I know there's a lot of porn piling up on the internet that won't watch itself, but you guys gotta take a break sometime.
Yeah, right. You don't have
I'm so confused!
Number 10. Are you the significant other or the side piece? I think we've all dated someone who gave us just cause to believe that we were their dirty little secret.
You're the rub and tug plaything who gets to play in the mud. You are not the shiny trophy. Now, I'm gonna let you know this right now. If you are cool with this, it's not a bad thing.
This episode drops truth bombs with jokes to spare.
Now, I've made this mistake myself several times. I wanted to keep things casual because, the chick was a 6. And when you're banging a chick who's a 6 with all of the war paint makeup and club lighting, you better just give her the 6 dick. In your lifetime, no matter how many times you do it, you will never loan a woman money. It's a gift. You just don't know it yet, you bunch of idiots.
Number 9. Fornicationology.
What kind of clusterfuck is this?
This episode drops more F-bombs than Jake LaMotta slamming his hand in a car door.
Wet and sticky fuck. Unfuckery. Goat fuck. Fuckhole.
Where the fuck are all the fucking bleeps?
There's non-advertiser friendly, and then there's this.
I was on CQ in the Ranger Battalion. The captain, the commander shows up in the middle of a Saturday. I'm like, holy shit. I go up there and do a walkthrough. I hear some fucking weird noises. I open the door. There's 2 chicks getting banged by 6 Rangers. And I look at them like, hey, you better unfuck this. The commander's downstairs. Get him out of here now. And the Rangers are like, what? Holy shit, the commander's here. These women are getting fast-tracked out the back door. And the whole time, these 2 ladies are like, more cock. Oh my God.
The F word is the most versatile word in the English language, and this video is living proof.
If me telling you to fuck off offends you, you have my permission to go into a dark alley behind the cum dumpster and go fuck yourself.
Number 8, and this one's a tie because both episodes are on the same exact subject. Google and YouTube are being sued because they deserve it. And YouTube, the real cyberbullies. Tech censorship is so common now, it has gone so far off the rails. Is this part of that new normal that I hear we're all supposed to get used to? Because if it is, you can go outside and play a nice game of hide and go fuck yourself.
We don't want your socialist bullshit laws over here. Pound some sand and take it to the 3rd knuckle. Now guys like Mark Fuckerberg or Cuckerberg in Silicon Valley might want that, but we sure as fuck don't. And guess what, baby? We're the customers.
Let's get this straight right off the bat. The First Amendment is not something that is up for negotiation or interpretation. Hate speech is a myth because you cannot legislate on the grounds of subjectivity.
This is not about political right versus political left. That's just how they keep you fighting. It's about what, right? Blake?
Money!
That's right! Where's it? You're fucking idiots. These multi-billion-dollar organizations shit the bed when it came to the internet in its early years, and now they want us to clean it up for them. They ignored the internet until the independent creators ripped them a new asshole and stole their market share. For almost no money, a guy can talk into a webcam and make better, more interesting content, and more importantly, it'll be the truth. Contrast that to networks who spend millions of dollars to lie to you.
But just like Congress will deliberately never solve any problem that can be used to easily sway votes, this isn't going to be solved until you vote these bought and paid for jokers out of office who keep accepting money from the Silicon Valley moral police.
These rules have no rhyme, reason, or consistency. Being a YouTube creator in 2020 is very much like being a blackout drunk. You wake up and everything is fucking different and nobody will tell you what the hell is going on.
Please do me a personal favor. Stop thinking that shit like this is just gonna go away if you ignore it long enough. I would think that the last month or so of riots, looting, and bitching about shorter episodes in the comments would have shown you that much. Wah! Number 7, how to detect fake people. This one I have to say was a real surprise to me. I mean, how could this episode sound any more innocuous? It hits on a subject that everyone can identify with and offers some good insight into office politics.
These people are validation-seeking missiles, and if you keep them in your life, they are going to nuke your social media. Every fucking thing they do in their life, they post it up on the internet, including all of the dudes they bang. And ladies, God bless you, especially for all the pictures you post on the internet, but you are the biggest offenders.
Whatever, I post those pictures for me.
Bullshit! It's all about attention seeking, and you know it. Cheers.
But I guess because this was the first episode of 2020, you guys were too busy taking in the sights at the gym, if you know what I mean. God bless yoga pants.
And here is the real ironic part. Are you ready for this? Oh, 'cause I am. Once you know what you're dealing with, you can manipulate them first. Winning. Now, I'm not saying 2 wrongs make a right or anything, but it does feel damn good. Especially when you can blow that wrong all over that prolapsed anus of a face, screen 5.
Number 6, Popp's Suburban Dictionary. Now, as someone who has been a fan since the beginning, I have to say, Popisms make the world go round. Slot C, Peg D, Space Ghost, hit it, quit it, park stop it, neutral slam it, run it through all the gears, flip it over, bend the frame, and then leave it upside down in section 8 where you found it, dripping fluid from the radiator and tailpipe. That's some good shit right there, and I've always wanted to say that. It's good times.
Malarkey, conducting horseplay or practical jokes with bad intent. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this in the army. A young soldier comes out of the barracks for PT formation, and his face is painted black with permanent marker. The best part is when the platoon sergeant's taking roll call and he's looking at everyone and he gets the guy with the black face. Right face, we're doing PT run today. And you know what that means. You're gonna get paraded through the entire post with your face painted black. And every Tom, Dick, and Harry is gonna know you're the dumb private who fell asleep drunk in the barracks.
So what, are you guys not watching this video because you'd rather look at Jennifer Lawrence's butthole on the internet? I mean, I get it. It's kind of nice. But, see what I did there? You can at least keep another tab open so you can listen to this. I mean, I know your girlfriend is nosy, but trust me, it's important to keep another tab open so you can quickly click over to something that's easier to explain. Not that I would know about that or anything.
On the same token, you have a whatchamacallit or a whatchamajigger. And you have to be careful before you start throwing around whatchamajigger, because in the wrong context, you might get punched in the mouth. Hand me the whatchamajigger.
What'd you call me, motherfucker?
I said whatchamajigger. I didn't say I'm a space ghost.
Number 5. Your standards are too damn high.
I've had people tell me that my standards are too high when it comes to love and dating, but what do they know?
Obviously more than you, Screen 5.
If you ask me, my standards are just right.
If that was true, you wouldn't be crying yourself to sleep every night.
Fans of Donovan Sharp are well aware of who Janelle Testa is. Her and Amy Horton keep wrestling the moron crown away from each other. And I like to think that this is happening in a kiddie pool full of Jell-O shots. And they'll absorb the alcohol through their turd cutters when they inevitably rip each other's underwear off like a couple of Wolverines high on angel dust.
Hi there, my name is Janelle Testa, and I'm so glad you're here. My blog explores topics related to feminism, body positivity, spirituality, and social justice.
Oh my God! Toby! Oh no, you killed Toby, you bastards!
But, of course, for no reason whatsoever, YouTube placed an age restriction on the video, demoted it, and its very content puts the channel at risk, so now it's only available on alt tech, which sucks donkey balls with a side of dinosaur shit because it is one of the funniest episodes of the year.
Okay, ladies, come on. We need to convene the Council of Elders in the bathroom, under the disco ball, next to the free bleeding couch. I need a majority vote. Should I let this guy smash me like the only piñata to quinceañera with his gigantic monkey pole? Please, let me know what you want. I'm incapable of making decisions myself. Fuck.
The reveal of her picture at the end is comedy gold.
What the fuck is up with her nose?
Oh, you know what that is? That's a dick scratcher! Screen 5. Baby, you couldn't be waving more red flags if you were a putt-putt golf course.
Number 4, BuzzFeed's 11 Ways to Cuck Out.
The first thing you have to do is check yourself and figure out what kinds of macho behavior you're spreading with women around you.
The kind that gets me laid, huh? Screen 5. The reason that these gender stereotypes have existed for, I don't know, since the dawn of man, is simply because these are the dudes that you keep fucking. If you don't like macho behavior, stop rewarding it with free pussy.
Now, I know that anything with BuzzFeed in the title automatically triggers somebody's gag reflex. Okay, I get it. But if you haven't watched this episode on Alt Tech, you are missing out on some truly hilarious shit.
Number 4, face your buddies.
Here we go, the call to White Knight Cuckship. What the fuck?
I hereby knight thee, Sir Cuck of Dingleberry. Rise.
God damn it.
I move for no man.
Once again, you've got a feminist telling men how to be real men while spewing diarrheal double standards out of both ends like Tess Holliday's septic tank. I got a question for you. Did any of you happen to lose sleep over BuzzFeed laying off a bunch of their reporters? I didn't think so.
If a woman doesn't want to have children, she's selfish and has no soul. If she wants a relationship, she's old-fashioned. But if she wants the opposite, she's a slut. Do not perpetuate this system.
I agree. Don't perpetuate this system, ladies. You're the only ones who think you can have it both ways as you fight amongst each other. Feminists want you to believe that men are so feckless and stupid that we can never understand them. And yet at the same time, we are evil masterminds on a global scale keeping women down.
I think I can smell shite.
Number 9, care for your masculinity and the issues caused by the toxic societal model of masculinity.
Oh, you mean the social model you all hide behind when the shit hits the fan?
Number 3. Do men suck at emotional labor?
Let me get this on right. Here we go. We just went to Bizarro Psycho World.
One of the funniest episodes of all time. And it barely cracked 20,000 views.
Because you're a worn out twat knuckle.
Now, I know that may seem like a lot, but let's do a quick compare-contrast, shall we? This episode came out almost a year ago. The Lair video called Divorced at 30, Invisible at 40 was released last month and has almost 60,000 views. Rules of a Gunfight has over 500,000. There is no rhyme or reason for the view counts on half of these videos. But I will venture one guess. When it comes to YouTube, the harsher the truth, the more they try to hide it.
Remembering to send a get well card to the coworker in the hospital, listening to an acquaintance talk at length about their ugly divorce and showing interest. Tasks like these might seem small and insignificant.
That would be because they are.
But they add up and require a lot of energy each day.
In other words, women have taken to calling banal, effortless things like common courtesy work so they can claim they're unpaid and unappreciated. Baby, why don't you do the world a favor? Go back in time and talk your mother into swallowing.
Emotional labor refers to constantly directing your energy toward catering to the needs of others and always being aware of how your choices might affect them.
If that is true, women never do emotional labor. Screen 5.
Number 2, a 4-way tie. Yeah, just like the last time your wife worked late at the office. Star Wars Month.
Uh-oh. What?
It's happening.
Oh, shit.
I can't control it.
Put that away, you nasty!
Oh, yeah.
Almost suspicion point.
Yeah.
This was some of the funniest shit that came out all year.
And of course, Pop, we can't go on without talking about your favorite part.
I hate this part.
Here
we go.
Here it comes. 1, 2, 3.
Jesus.
Hate crime!
Oh my God, I hate that.
And of course, what happened? Wah, you gotta go back to complaining about the women. Wah. Well, newsflash, you special snowflakes. Pop said it right from the beginning. If it's wrong or ridiculous, we gotta talk about it. And what Disney did to Star Wars is nothing short of redonkulous.
And all of this just to pander to a vocal minority of fucking shithead hipster douchebags who want to stand contrary in the face of reality because they cannot resist the urge to tell their friends that they get it.
You don't get it. You're just an obnoxious asshole.
Both of us are Star Wars geeks from way back in the day, so taking 4 episodes off the serious shit just to praise the good and laugh at the bad was a great way to ring in the holidays.
If you're on the hunt for any last-minute gift ideas, I got one for you.
And what's that?
I want Cuntleen Kennedy, the big boss at Lucasfilm, right here tonight. I want her brought down from her holiday slumber over on Melody Lane with all the other rich Hollywood cocksockets, and I want her brought right here with a big ribbon on her head. And I want to look her straight in the eye, and I want to tell her what a cheap, lying, no-good, rotten, four-flushing, low-life, snake-licking, dirt-eating inbred, overstuffed, ignorant, blood-sucking, dog-kissing, brainless, tintless, hopeless, heartless, fat-assed, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit she is! May the Force be with you! Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
Oh my God. What he said.
Number 1, COVID-1984. In fact, I might as well just put every episode inspired by the Kung Flu on this list because none of them are on YouTube anymore.
Trump is a fascist.
Trump is a fascist.
Number 1, you have to hijack the education system. When you control the information that you pump into your future leaders, guess what? You control those leaders. Why else would colleges make you take courses that have nothing to do with your degree?
Oh yes, I need all the classes to become an electrical engineer.
Of course. Yeah, here you go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
Why the fuck do I have to take a woman studies class to become an engineer?
Oh, you didn't read the fine print. White guilt.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What?
Enjoy that shit.
Fuck you!
You're paying for it.
This episode is what got Pop kicked off YouTube for 2 weeks. They claim it's for hate speech, but we all know what that really means. Because when you create an episode that completely destroys an entire political ideology from the top down, bottom up, and every shitty fucking layer in between, and it also happens to be meticulously researched from 47 different data points, chances are it's gonna give a soy boy simp a seizure.
You carry within your pocket the Library of Congress, and you can research anything while taking a shit. Instead, you use this to give money to Instagram thoughts, despite the fact that porn is free. That by itself shows the caliber of intellect that we're dealing with here.
White people food is killing the planet.
I'm just gonna say it right now. This might be the most important episode of Redonkulas ever made. It's also one of the funniest.
I'm just saying we have 6 corporations controlling the information that you receive. And the people who choose to believe that information want you to believe that I'm brainwashed.
And almost 2 months later, it's looking more and more prophetic. Seeing the left overstretch, gaslight history in broad daylight, censor all dissenting opinion with linguistic propaganda, and double down on their religion with an all-out insurrection? If you're not seeing the patterns, it's time to wake up and smell the shite.
They want you to believe that the people standing up for the Constitution are bigots and racists. And when you distort science to break people down into smaller and smaller groups, it becomes even easier to lead them to the slaughter. Because they're so busy fighting amongst themselves for that gold medal in the Oppression Olympics, they can't see the bigger picture, or they just don't want to. Because reality doesn't give a shit about your bias. And it cares even less about your feelings than I do. And that's one hell of a stretch.
And that about does it. So on behalf of Popp and Blake, never met the guy, wouldn't know anything about him, I want to thank you for 7 outstanding years on the internet. If you're not following the channels on Alt Tech, please check out the links in the description, make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to check out patrolbase.net to get your genuine Redonkulas swag. We have 4 new designs that just hit the presses. So, until next time, this is Toxic Male, and I apologize for nothing.